Retirement is often perceived as the final destination of a lifelong journey of work obligations, responsibilities, and aspirations. For many individuals, it is a long anticipated milestone that promises freedom from rigid schedules, deadlines, and corporate hierarchies. However, the transition from a structured working life to an open expanse of time can also lead to feelings of confusion, aimlessness, and even depression. As the routines that once defined daily existence vanish, many retirees find themselves grappling with an unsettling question. What now? The search for purpose after retirement is not just a philosophical query, but a deeply emotional and psychological necessity. The absence of a defined role can make one feel invisible or obsolete, especially in societies that overly value productivity and youthfulness. Nevertheless, this stage of life can also be one of the most fulfilling, rewarding, and impactful phases if approached with openness, intentionality, and reflection. Purpose does not retire with us. Rather, it evolves, expands, and deepens as we gain the time, perspective, and wisdom to pursue it with greater authenticity. Purpose is not solely about occupation or function. It is about meaning, direction, and the feeling that life has significance and value. When people lose their sense of purpose, they may struggle with physical health, mental well-being, and overall happiness. Numerous studies suggest that a strong sense of purpose is correlated with lower risks of chronic disease, increased longevity, improved cognitive function, and enhanced emotional resilience. For retirees, finding purpose can involve reconnecting with long-forgotten passions, discovering new interests, building meaningful relationships, giving back to the community, or simply becoming more present in everyday experiences. One of the most transformative steps in finding post-retirement purpose is self-reflection. Retirement creates a space to examine who you are beyond your job title, career achievements, or professional identity. For decades, your answer to the question, "What do you do?" likely revolved around your occupation. Now that the answer has changed, it is an opportunity to explore deeper aspects of your personality, values, and dreams. You might ask yourself, what have I always wanted to do but never had time for? What causes or issues move me deeply? What brings me joy? What kind of legacy do I want to leave? These questions are not meant to be answered immediately, but to ignite an internal journey that brings clarity and inspiration. Another powerful avenue to rediscover purpose is through learning. Learning does not end with formal education. In fact, lifelong learning has been shown to improve mental sharpness, stave off cognitive decline, and increase overall life satisfaction. Many retirees enroll in community college classes, attend online courses, or participate in local workshops and lectures. Whether you are diving into a subject like art history, environmental science, creative writing, or digital photography, the act of engaging your mind and expanding your understanding fosters a renewed sense of curiosity and excitement for life. Furthermore, learning something new often connects you with others who share similar interests, creating opportunities for social interaction and friendship. Volunteering is another potent path to purpose. It allows retirees to contribute their time, skills, and energy toward causes they believe in. This contribution can range from mentoring young people, working at animal shelters, tutoring underserved students, helping with community gardens, or supporting healthcare initiatives. Volunteering instills a sense of value and belonging and creates tangible evidence that your experience and compassion still matter in many ways. Giving to others is one of the most profound ways to receive fulfillment in return. Mentorship, in particular, can be deeply rewarding as a retiree. You hold decades of wisdom, life experience, and knowledge that can profoundly benefit younger generations. Whether it is offering career guidance, sharing life lessons, or simply providing emotional support, mentoring creates a bridge between generations. It helps both the mentor and mentee grow, evolve, and feel connected. Another enriching pursuit is creative expression. Retirement offers the time and freedom to explore artistic endeavors that may have been set aside due to work obligations. Whether it is painting, writing, music, sculpting, or crafting, engaging in the arts nurtures self-expression, emotional healing, and mental engagement. Creativity is not about perfection, but about exploration and expression. It is a powerful tool to channel feelings, memories, and hopes into something tangible and meaningful. Additionally, travel can serve as a gateway to rediscover purpose, exploring new cultures, meeting diverse people, and witnessing the vastness of the world often leads to a deeper appreciation of life. It expands perspectives and often reignites a sense of wonder, curiosity, and humility. Whether you travel domestically or internationally on a shoestring budget or a luxury itinerary, the experiences and memories you create can redefine your understanding of self and purpose. Relationships also play a crucial role in post-retirement life. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and meaningful relationships contribute significantly to happiness and well-being. After retirement, investing in your relationships with family, friends, neighbors, and community members becomes even more important. This might mean spending more time with grandchildren, reconnecting with old friends, joining social clubs, or participating in local events. Deep and authentic connections not only reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation, but also provide support, laughter, and joy. Faith and spirituality often become more prominent in retirement as individuals seek greater meaning and peace. For some, this might mean becoming more involved in religious communities, engaging in spiritual practices such as meditation or prayer, or simply spending more time in nature reflecting on the mysteries of life. Spiritual purpose does not necessarily require adherence to a specific doctrine. It can be a personal exploration of values, compassion, service, and connectedness to something greater than oneself. Additionally, many retirees find fulfillment in simplifying their lives and focusing on mindfulness. Minimalism and mindfulness encourage living in the present moment and finding joy in the simple thing. This could mean downsizing a home, decluttering possessions, embracing nature, cultivating a home garden, or practicing gratitude daily. These practices foster contentment, awareness, and an appreciation for life as it is rather than how it used to be or how it ought to be. Financial stability is an important practical consideration in retirement, and it can also influence one's sense of purpose. Some retirees explore part-time work consultancy or entrepreneurship not just for income, but to stay mentally active and socially engaged. Starting a small business, launching a blog, monetizing a hobby, or offering freelance services can offer both financial support and a renewed sense of identity and relevance. Even those who do not need additional income might pursue these ventures for passion and purpose. Furthermore, intergenerational involvement can be profoundly meaningful. Many retirees find joy in engaging with children and youth, whether through family roles like grandparenting or through schools, libraries, camps, or youth organizations. These interactions often infuse energy, hope, and perspective into retirees' lives and foster a sense of continuity and contribution. It reminds older adults that their presence still shapes the world of tomorrow. Ultimately, finding purpose after retirement requires an intentional shift in perspective, from doing to being, from achieving to experiencing. It involves embracing the idea that purpose is not a destination but a way of living with awareness, gratitude, and engagement. This phase of life is not about winding down, but about opening up to new possibilities. It is a time to rediscover yourself, your values, and the infinite ways you can still contribute, connect, and create. Purpose does not fade with age. Rather, it transforms into something richer, deeper, and more aligned with the wisdom of your years. The journey of finding purpose in retirement is not linear. It may come with setbacks, doubts, and changes, but it is always worthwhile. As retirees redefine success away from titles and toward fulfillment, they uncover a profound truth that life remains full of meaning, possibilities, and purpose long after the career ends. In continuing the journey of finding purpose after retirement, it becomes clear that the freedom gained through the absence of occupational responsibilities can be both liberating and daunting. While some retirees embrace this freedom as an open canvas for personal growth, others may feel overwhelmed by the vast expanse of unstructured time. One of the key strategies for navigating this period is to build a daily routine that provides structure without rigidity. Establishing a morning ritual, setting goals for the day, incorporating physical activity and planning, moments of reflection or learning, can significantly enhance a sense of purpose. A purposeful day leads to a purposeful life, and while spontaneity has its charm, a consistent rhythm nurtures focus, clarity, and fulfillment. In addition, physical health plays a crucial role. in shaping mental and emotional well-being. As the body ages, staying active becomes more important than ever, not only to maintain physical function, but also to support cognitive clarity and emotional balance. Regular exercise, such as walking, swimming, yoga, or Tai Chi, boosts endorphins, increases energy levels, and provides a sense of accomplishment. Physical activity can also foster social engagement when done in group settings, contributing to a stronger sense of community and shared purpose. Nutrition also influences purpose and energy levels significantly. Embracing a balanced diet that fuels the body supports mental clarity and aligns with personal values such as sustainability or mindfulness can deepen one's daily sense of intentional living. Cooking can become a joyful, creative, and nourishing ritual rather than just a task to complete. With retirement often comes the opportunity to reassess lifestyle choices and embrace habits that align more authentically with your health goals and life philosophy. One of the most empowering aspects of post-retirement life is the ability to say yes to things that matter and no to those that do not. Without the constraints of job obligations, retirees have the rare freedom to curate their environments, experiences, and relationships to support a fulfilling life. This might mean disengaging from toxic or draining relationships, seeking out new social circles, or relocating to a more peaceful or inspiring location. The people you surround yourself with significantly impact your energy and mindset, and choosing to invest in relationships that uplift and empower is a vital component of purposeful living. For many retirees, finding purpose is also intertwined with storytelling. Sharing one's life story, lessons learned, and wisdom gained can be a powerful way to honor your journey and inspire others. This can take the form of writing memoirs, recording family histories, creating blogs, or simply engaging in deep, meaningful conversations with loved ones. Storytelling is an act of legacy, a way of ensuring that your experiences continue to ripple outwards into the world, touching hearts and guiding minds long after the moments have passed. Moreover, storytelling helps individuals make sense of their past, accept their journey, and find peace with their experiences. It reinforces a sense of identity and allows retirees to see how far they have come, what they have overcome, and what they still hope to achieve or express. Purpose can also be found in nature, immersing oneself in the natural world, whether through gardening, hiking, bird watching, or simply walking barefoot on grass grounds. The soul and rejuvenates the spirit. Nature invites presence, wonder, and appreciation and reminds us of life's cycles, growth, and interconnection. Many retirees find solace and inspiration in daily interactions with nature, discovering a renewed commitment to environmental stewardship or conservation efforts, which in turn deepens their sense of global responsibility and connection. Likewise, personal development and emotional growth do not cease with retirement. In fact, this phase of life provides a powerful opportunity to address unresolved issues, let go of past grievances, and cultivate emotional intelligence. Practices such as therapy, coaching, journaling, or attending support groups can facilitate healing, forgiveness, and transformation. Letting go of old burdens allows space for joy, peace, and authentic self-expression, which are all essential elements of purposeful living. The pursuit of joy and fun is another often overlooked but crucial aspect of purpose. After years of work, discipline, and sacrifice, retirees deserve to indulge in activities that simply make them happy. Whether it is dancing, painting, fishing, playing music, or exploring culinary arts, embracing joy reconnects individuals with their inner child and fosters creativity, spontaneity, and resilience. Fun is not frivolous. It is a vital ingredient of well-being and a reminder that life is meant to be lived and enjoyed fully. One significant but sometimes sensitive area to consider in post-retirement life is intimacy and companionship. Emotional and physical intimacy remain deeply meaningful throughout life, and cultivating a fulfilling romantic or companionship relationship can greatly enhance a sense of purpose. Whether rekindling a long-term relationship or opening oneself to new love connections built on mutual respect, understanding, and shared experiences bring richness and depth to retirement years. In addition to personal pursuits, many retirees find purpose through activism and civic engagement. With the benefit of time, experience, and perspective, retirees are uniquely positioned to advocate for change, contribute to policy discussions, and support social justice movements, or engage in local governance, becoming an active citizen in the community or society brings a renewed sense of power, relevance, and contribution. It aligns personal values with collective action, creating a legacy of positive impact. Another dimension of purpose lies in intergenerational wisdom sharing. Elders play a critical role in preserving cultural knowledge, family traditions, and historical perspectives by passing these down to younger generations. This transmission can happen through storytelling, mentoring, teaching, or simply spending time with grandchildren or community youth. Being a living link between past and future fosters continuity, identity, and cultural resilience. For retirees who face physical limitations or health issues, finding purpose might initially seem more challenging. However, limitations often lead to deeper forms of reflection and insight. Even when mobility is restricted, retirees can find purpose through writing, reading, mentoring, phone, or virtual communication and spiritual practice. The inner life becomes richer and more vital, and the power of presence, kindness, and wisdom often becomes more pronounced. Finding purpose in adversity strengthens resilience and reveals the indomitable spirit that lies within many. Retirees also explore philosophical and existential questions more deeply than ever before. Questions such as, what is the meaning of life? What happens after death? What is my spiritual truth? Often come to the forefront. Engaging with these questions through reading, meditation, contemplation, or discussion groups can be incredibly enriching and lead to a profound sense of purpose, rooted not in external activity but in internal peace and understanding. As technology continues to evolve, retirees have unprecedented access to tools, platforms, and communities that can enhance their sense of purpose. Whether starting a YouTube channel, joining online learning platforms, creating digital art, or engaging in virtual communities, the digital world offers a vast playground for creativity, connection, and expression. Learning to navigate and harness these technologies empowers retirees to stay relevant, connected, and productive in new and exciting ways. The role of gratitude in cultivating purpose cannot be overstated. Regularly practicing gratitude shifts focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. It fosters contentment, reduces anxiety, and increases emotional resilience. Whether through gratitude journaling, daily affirmations, or simple mindful appreciation, gratitude transforms ordinary moments into meaningful experiences. At the core of all these paths is the recognition that purpose is not something to be found once and for all, but something to be lived daily through intention, connection, and authenticity. It is shaped by the choices we make, the values we uphold, the love we share, and the courage with which we embrace each new day. Retirement is not an end, but a beginning. A blank page on which to write the most meaningful chapters of your life. The journey toward purpose is deeply personal, but it is also universally human. It is not defined by grandeur or visibility, but by alignment with the soul's true calling. No act of kindness is too small, no passion too modest, no moment too ordinary to hold purpose. In fact, it is often in the quiet, the simple, and the slow that the deepest meaning is found. As retirees awaken to the full spectrum of possibilities available to them, they can transform their lives and inspire others to do the same. Retirement is a gift, a chance to live not by default, but by design. Not for obligation, but for passion, and not in the shadow of the past, but in the radiant potential of the present and future. Embracing this truth with an open heart and a willing spirit allows every retiree to become a beacon of wisdom, light, and purpose in a world that needs all three more than ever.